When we think of war, we think of years of struggle. We think of the 100 Years' War, or the decades of conflict in the 20th century. But what if I told you there was a war that started and ended before you could even finish your morning coffee? This is the story of the Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896. A conflict that claimed the title of the shortest war in human history. The year is 1896. The setting is the beautiful island of Zanzibar, a British protectorate off the coast of East Africa. Under a treaty, the British Empire had the final say on who ruled the island. Everything was fine until the pro-British Sultan died suddenly on August 25. His nephew, Khalid bin Barghash, saw an opportunity. Without asking the British for permission, which was strictly against the rules, Khalid moved into the palace and declared himself the new Sultan. The British lead diplomat, Basil Cave, was not amused. He sent a polite message effectively saying, "Please step down." Khalid's response? He barricaded himself inside the palace with nearly 3,000 soldiers, artillery, and a royal yacht named the Glasgow in the harbour. The British didn't negotiate with rebels. They sent an ultimatum: lower your flag and leave the palace by 9 a.m. the next morning, or we open fire. The tension was palpable. Khalid didn't believe the British would actually shoot. At 8 a.m., he sent a messenger saying, "We have no intention of hauling down our flag." 8:59 a.m. passed. The clock struck 9 a.m. The deadline expired. At 9:02 a.m., the British ships unleashed hell. This wasn't a battle, it was an obliteration. The palace, built mostly of wood, began to collapse immediately. The Sultan's royal yacht fired a single shot at the British Navy, and the British returned fire, sinking it instantly. Inside the palace, chaos reigned. Within minutes, the Sultan's artillery was silenced. And Sultan Khalid? He managed to escape out the back door almost immediately, seeking refuge at the German consulate. At 9:40 a.m., exactly 38 minutes after the first shot was fired, the shelling stopped. The Sultan's flag was down. The war was over. The cost was devastatingly one-sided. Over 500 of Khalid's defenders were killed or wounded. The British side? One sailor, who was only slightly injured. The British immediately installed a puppet sultan, and Zanzibar remained a protectorate for another 67 years. History is full of long, drawn-out struggles. But the Anglo-Zanzibar War serves as a brutal reminder of the power gap during the colonial era. It proved that sometimes, the fate of a nation can be decided in less time than it takes to watch a TV show. If you enjoyed this bite-sized piece of history, make sure to like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.